At long last, the Krasue has finally received a substantial nerf. Today, version 9.2.2 of Dead by Daylight is released, and for some reason, the patch notes cannot be found anywhere in-game, and the patch notes don't actually contain every nerf that was made to her, which continues to show how much these developers actually care for this game, but I digress. Here are all of the major changes according to the patch notes on Behavior's website. The major change is that Leeched is now completely removed from a survivor that is unhooked, making tunneling while in head form much more difficult. And the rest of the changes in this list are minor changes to most of her cooldowns. However, there are other major changes that can only be discovered by playing as or against the Krasue. After this nerf, I find that her gameplay feels a lot less brainless, as the developers have removed most instances of getting what I described in my previous video as free hits. You are no longer able to fire Regurgitate and immediately M1, as there is now a 1 second cooldown between those events. And after coming out of Headlong Flight, you are still able to attack relatively quickly, but the entirety of her attack in head form has been changed. It no longer feels buttery smooth around objects, and takes actual precision and aim to lock on to a survivor. The attack is now counterable for survivors simply by dodging it, as you would with any other M2 killer. Overall, the Krasue can still be described as a rather boring killer, with most of her powers and abilities being copies and variations from other killers. While I wouldn't go so far as to say she now requires actual skill to play, this nerf is definitely a step in the right direction towards making the Krasue a more bearable and counterable killer. That's everything for this video. Thanks for watching.